Hi everyone, it's Melissa Davis from By Mimi with Love, and I'm coming to you today looking a little different because I'm doing something a little different. I am going to share with you guys some Ipsy products that I have received. I received a subscription to Ipsy and a subscription to Allure for my birthday, and I thought it'd be fun to do some videos showing how I use those products. I love beauty boxes. For me, makeup's just another way of being creative, whether it's on my face or on a piece of paper. I know a lot of us as we age get out of wearing makeup, and that's fine too. But I like to wear makeup, and it cheers me up, and I enjoy it. So I'm going to be sharing more this summer a little bit about what I'm doing or makeup because I'm a little burnt out on crafting and I plan to do a little traveling. In a couple of days I'm headed to Florida to see my sissy, who is Annie of Annie Creates. Can't wait to do that. She's doing great, guys. It's just hard. but she's okay. But in the meantime, this is kind of some of the things I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to share with you what I got in my Ipsy Glam bag, and then I'm going to show you how to use those products, or how I use those products, okay? So let's get started. Here is the Ipsy Glam bag this month. I think it's really cute. It's very spring, very orange with this pretty little flower pull on it. And I really like what I got inside. This is a cleanser. It's Silky Rinse Cleanser. And I used this right before I started the video so I could, give you all a clue as to what it was like. Now, it is a $25 product. $29 full size, which is extremely expensive for a cleanser as far as I'm concerned, okay? I use products from any brand according to the quality of the product and what I need. So I might use something from Dollar Tree, or I might use something from Estee Lauder. I have no set. I only use these products. So that's why thought it'd be fun for us to share. You all can maybe give me some tips, maybe I can give you some tips. And in the meantime, I'm trying to take better care of myself, which means, having a little protein drink, building up my nutrition. I lost a lot of protein and vitamins when I was sick, so hey, join me if you like. Then I also received hold on a minute, let me get my doggy. Anyway, this is a serum, and it is the Biro Hydrangea Tea Intensive Hydration Serum. A full size product is $49. Extremely expensive for me, okay? But honestly, there's enough in these little bottles, these samples, to last you until they send you something just as nice. Also in the bag was this Nip Fab Vitamin C Fix Hybrid Gel Cream, 5%. So this is supposed to be 5% retinol, or vitamin C, 5% vitamin C. Then, I'm really excited about this. They sent me a new brow pencil. I love getting brow pencils. And they sent me a new lippy, which is Plump and Pout. So we're going to try all these little products and see how we like them. I'll use them, and then I will let you all know today and then know later if I would like them or if I would actually spend the full-size price. So, the first thing I do when I get started, after I've cleansed my face, is I use a micellar or a toner. Micellar water or a toner. And, sorry about the lawn mowing out there. I just go back over my face. It just makes me feel like it's cleaner, it's refreshing. I really like micellar water. I use it when I want to wet my makeup, like my eyeshadows. Okay. And then next, of course, I want to use the Ipsy products. So this is the serum. I'll use it first, but before I do, I'm going to put a lip oil on my lips because that gives them a chance to get saturated and stuff before I decide to put on lipstick. So, it tastes delicious. And this is Dollar Tree LA Colors lip oil. It just brings your lips to life a little bit before you apply lipstick. Okay, so we're going to start with the serum, of course. And it says just to put 3 drops on. Well, the bottle doesn't even squeeze, so you have to literally shake the drops out, but it's like a clear gel. Okay, that smells just a little bit medicinal, really, but just for a second. Smell quickly goes away. Get one more little drop out. Not easy to get out, but I'm sure the full size is much easier and user friendly. Like I said, this serum is $49, so it pretty much have to get up and walk across the floor for me to pay that for it. But I'll sure use it in a glam bag. And like I said, by the time this runs out, I'll probably have another new serum. And they're all delightful. Okay, so I definitely want to stop right here and get under my eyes. And this is a CeraVe product. So I'm going to pause the video while I put that on and just share it with you when I'm putting on the new products. Okay. Next, we will put on this Nip Fab gel, and it is supposed to be a moisturizer. It's not a cream, it is a gel. Oh, it smells lovely. And so does that cleanser, by the way. It smells lovely. The real test for me for moisturizer is, of course, that I get a lot of moisture, but I do not want it rolling under my foundation. That is a deal breaker for me. If it starts rolling, it goes straight in the trash. Any extra I have, I always take under my chin. A nice little double chin there. Okay. That smells good. It feels lovely. It's very moisturizing. Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. That's very nice. Now, Next, the one thing I didn't show you, my little bonus gift, was this beautiful eyeshadow palette. I am absolutely thrilled. I'm talking into the mirror. It's a Eloise Goddess, and this is beautiful because this palette can be used for day and night. And now, today, I am going out to run a few errands, but I'm not going out for the evening, so I'm going to just kind of do a day makeup. So, I can use the more neutral colors in the palette, which are, these up here. It has several glitters and shimmers. And ladies, even if you are my age, you don't have to restrict yourself to what you use. You can use a glitter eyeshadow. Just use everything in moderation. Eat everything in moderation. Exercise in moderation. Everything you do as you get older, do in moderation, and you will be okay. So if you want to use glitter, use glitter. Just don't light up your face like a July 4th celebration, right? I use glitter. I love glitter eyeshadow, but I don't use it like I did when I was 28 years old, right? Okay, so, again, before I apply my eyeshadow, I like to use a primer. So I'm going to do that off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have got my primer on. I've set it with powder. And now I'm going to go for some eyeshadow. And I'm going to start with my crease brush. And like I said, this is going to be day wear, so I'm just going to go for this color. I'm showing you again in the mirror. I'm going for this medium neutral color right there. And then I'm going to tap. Always tap. And I do my eyeshadow first because then the fallout doesn't mess up my makeup. A little more. Now, if you want this to be really intense, you can also wet your brush and you'll get a lot deeper pigment, but I don't want to do that with me wearing this out for day wear. But I'm sure we'll be trying the other colors. Before I give you all my final review on this Eloise palette. I'm liking that color. Can you all see? I'll just put it in the crease. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to come back in with a little bit flatter and angled brush because I want the darker color. And I'm going to go all the way to that dark blue for day wear. You can get by with it. Just remember, I'm still talking to myself in the mirror. Just remember moderation. So I'm going to tap it. And then just put it right there. Tap it. So one little definition. But just a little. And that gave me a little depth. Just blending that a little. Now, I'm going to come in on my bottom lid with this really pretty light color. And take it all the way over to the corner. Do the same thing over here. On my face. Okay. Now, I'm going to wet my brush, and I'm going to use just the tiniest bit because it's day wear, but I want my eyes to pop just a little bit. And I use micellar water, guys, to wet my brush. I just pour a little out on even on my hand. Well, you gotta open the lid. That helps. And I just wet my brush. Blot it on my makeup wipe. And now when I pick up this glitter right here, just want a little bit right over my eyeball. And that's it. Same thing over here. Look straight ahead, of course. Your eyeball might be in the corner of your eye. Gives me just a little pop. Oh. And I like that. Now, clean that off my brush. And I'm going to pick up more of this light color. And my brush is still just a little damp. And I'm going to highlight my orange. The same thing over here. That is definitely a very usable palette. I really like it. Since it's day wear, I don't want to do like an eyeliner. So I'm going to use the palette for my eyeliner. So I'm just going to use a small brush and go into that dark color. And just put a little color. Do the same thing over here. And I can come back up here. And do the same here. And there I go. Now, the other product, love this, very happy with this. The other product that they sent me was a brow pencil. So I'm definitely want to try that. That is the brow pencil. And this is a full-size product. It's Lift Beauty, a nano-fill brow pencil in blonde. The full size of that is $25. So this alone paid for the bag, right? It's got a spoolie and a very fine eyebrow pencil. I'm showing you in the mirror again. So let's see what we think about I like the precision a lot. I am liking that. I will be anxious to see how well this stays on, guys. I really like that. If that stays on as well as it applies, I might would pay that much for this brow pencil. I love the color. That looks good. I like it. Okay. So we've used all the products except for the lipstick. And it's Let's Be Clear. So let me put that on. And then I will finish up off camera and come back and show you guys my finished look. Okay, plumping gloss stick. Not sure how you get it to come up. I don't know, maybe mine's messed up. Feels nice. No color. Well, I wish I could get it to work. That would help, but I'll try to figure it out. In the meantime, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, here is my look. I think it turned out great for a day look. Thanks for hanging out in Mimi's Parlor. And you'll see me again really soon from Virginia. We'll be talking to you. Bye-bye.